In this video, I'm going to talk all about the Kung Fu Sashes we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. You know, it's not going to be a particularly long video, there's not a huge amount to say, but I'm just going to go through the features, all about the sashes, who would use them, why you'd want to wear these, and at the end I'm going to put together a short montage of people training Kung Fu just to get this video a little Kung Fu feel. Hi, my name's Doug Swift. I've been doing martial arts for the past 34 years and I've been the owner of Enso Martial Arts for the past 17 years. If you like this video, click the little icon, subscribe to this channel and get all the latest videos and updates from Enso Martial Arts. So let's get into this video and learn all about the Kung Fu Sashes we have for sale at Enso. So about 7 or 8 years ago, I went to Wudang Mountain, and while I was there I took a little bit of time out to film a really short video on the Kung Fu Sashes. Now, there wasn't that much information on them, it was pretty short, you know, we were kind of being tourists rather than making videos. So I thought I'd just make a slightly longer video and just give you a little bit more information on the sashes. Now, even though they're called Kung Fu Sashes, it's not technically correct because there's loads of Chinese martial arts that will wear these. Now, just to put it into that Kung Fu box, you know, it's fairly simple thing to call them, you know, it's very lazy in terms of calling them. Really, they should be called like Chinese martial arts sashes, but it's a bit long-winded. Kung Fu Sashes rolls off the tongue a little bit better. But you do see some Tai Chi styles wearing sashes. You also see some like Xingyi and Bagua styles that use them. So there's loads of like different Chinese martial arts styles that do wear sashes. Now, sashes in China, aren't really used in the same way that we will use them here in the West. They don't really have grading systems. Some might nowadays, but traditionally it's not really a thing that the Chinese martial arts had. They'd literally just put a sash on. It might be a gold sash or a black sash. You do see those around. But if you've got a black sash on in China, that doesn't necessarily mean you're a black belt. The concept of a black belt doesn't really exist in China, like I said, because they don't really have a grading system. It's very much something that's been imported sort of in the last century or so, and it's kind of come from the success of having coloured belts in Japanese martial arts and Korean martial arts. And you know, that concept of teaching has been brought over into Chinese martial arts. People very much like, you know, having a grading system, working for a belt. It helps motivate people, especially kids. Really helps motivate kids to like keep going, keep training hard. So and that's kind of why they exist in Chinese martial arts as well. You know, if you get yourself a nice blue belt and then you go over to China wearing your blue belt, no one will know what you're on about. It doesn't mean anything really, unless it's within like a specific system, specific style. But yeah, if you go out into the parks, no one's going to be like, "Whoa, look at that blue belt!" Like it's not going to happen. So anyway, so these are the belts that we sell. Now they're pretty wide, as you can see, pretty wide across, you know, a good few inches, nice and chunky. You know, they're around 3 inches 8 centimeters all like wide, and they're really long. They're 3 meters long, so you really can wrap them around a good few times and have a nice knot in it hanging down most of the way to your knee, depending on your height. So yeah, you get loads and loads of length with these. Also, we do them in quite a few colors, so you can see here we've got white, red, yellow, orange, green, purple, blue, brown and black. Obviously black being the one that everyone is aiming for. Now most styles in the West now, if you get to black belt, that means you can start teaching. Not everyone, but most styles do it like that. Now in terms of having the progressive colours going all the way through, I've kind of done it from light to dark, but the Chinese martial arts do tend to have all kinds of different sort of orders of belts, even more so than the Japanese styles, which do tend to have a pretty bizarre orders. But yeah, you do see some people kind of having red, blue and then black, or yellow, red, blue, black, or just green, blue, purple, black. You know, there's all kinds of different combinations. So the combination I've got here isn't necessarily the order that you will do in your class. And like I said, some people will have lots of belts or very few belts. I used to do a style of Kung Fu that only had 3 different color grades, and I think it was just blue, blue, red, yellow, black. I think that's all it was. And that's kind of all there is to say on the Kung Fu Sashes, really. Just, you know, pretty simple thing. If you need to get your colour, if you've just passed your grade and you need to get one, we've definitely got them here. It's also worth noting we do have loads of other things here at Enso Martial Arts. We do the Tai Chi uniforms in satin and in cotton, like the Mandarin style toggle tops with trousers. We do all the different styles of kickboxing trousers that a lot of Kung Fu styles in the West use now. Another thing that's worth noting is we do have the plain black trousers. These are actually a karate trouser, but we do them. A lot of, say, like the Wing Chun styles use those, and some of the sort of more kickboxing Kung Fu styles use those. So yeah, anything you need, we've definitely got them in. So have a look on the website, check out all the range of stuff we've got at Enso Martial Arts. But that's it. Yeah, I hope it was useful, and yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I hope you learnt loads about the Kung Fu Sashes we have for sale at Enso. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel and get all the latest videos from Enso. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Cheers!